Hi, everyone. I'm Michael Manrique, and I'm one of the Habit Guys. We teach realtors prospecting habits so they finally become top producing agents. And welcome to the Realtor Habits Podcast, where agents don't need more stuff. They need better habits. Before we get into today's episode, I got a question for you. Are you ready to kick off 2025 with a bang? If you're tired of the same old grind and looking to make this your breakthrough year, listen up. Starting January 6th, we're launching a Habit University 2025 21-day success boost program designed to help real estate agents like you build powerful habits, crush your goals, and unlock consistent success. Imagine having the confidence to prospect daily, the discipline to stay focused, and the systems to close more deals than ever before. That's what this program is all about. Seats are limited, and trust me, you don't want to be the agent who looks back and wishes they had joined. So take action now, secure your spot today. Head to www.habitguys.com/2025. Again, that's habitguys.com/2025. And let's start 2025 by dominating your market. Let's build your habits. Let's build your future. See you on January 6th. All right, let's get into today's episode. Today's episode is called Own Your Outcomes, the habit of responsibility for real estate success. This episode is all about cultivating the habit of responsibility and understanding how it directly impacts your success as a real estate agent. Whether you're trying to break through a plateau or just starting out, this episode will give you practical insights grounded in research to help you take charge of your business and your future. Let's get started. Responsibility isn't just a mindset. It's a skill. A habit you can cultivate over time. Psychologists define responsibility as the ability to own your decisions, actions, and the results they produce. A study published in the Journal of Applied Psychology found that individuals with a high sense of personal accountability were 33% more likely to achieve their goals compared to those who externalized blame. Why is that? Well, because responsibility keeps you in control. Let me say that again. Because responsibility keeps you in control. When you take responsibility, you remove the excuses, the finger pointing, and the waiting for someone else to fix your problems. Instead, you shift into action mode. This is especially critical in real estate, where success is often tied to how well you adapt and respond to challenges. For example, let's say you lost a listing. A reactive agent might blame the market or the client's unrealistic expectations. A responsible agent, on the other hand, will analyze their presentation, communication, and follow-up. What could they have done better? What can they improve next time? That mindset difference is what separates top producers from the rest. Let's break this down into how responsibility plays a role in your day-to-day activities as a real estate professional. Number one, in regards to lead generation. Blaming the leads or the market for a lack of appointments is a common trap. The truth is, how many calls did you make? Did you follow up consistently? Did you refine your scripts? Research from Salesforce shows that 80% of sales require 5 follow-up calls. Yet 44% of salespeople give up after just 1 call. The problem isn't the leads, it's the habit of follow-through. Number 2, client relationships. Are you actively managing client expectations, or are you waiting for them to figure it out on their own? A study in Harvard Business Review found that proactive communication increased client satisfaction by 27%. Taking responsibility for how your clients perceive you is a habit that builds trust and loyalty. Number 3, time management. We've all heard the excuse, I don't have time. But the truth is, it's not about having time. It's about making time. The report by McKinsey highlights that professionals who plan their day ahead were 25% more productive. Responsibility means owning your schedule and prioritizing what matters most, like prospecting and follow-ups. Now that we understand why responsibility is critical, how do we build it into a daily habit? Well, here are 3 practical strategies. Number 1, start with self-awareness. Take a moment at the end of each day to reflect. What went well? What didn't? What could have done differently? Psychologist Dr. Tasha Urich, in her book Insight, found that self-aware individuals are more likely to take corrective actions, leading to better outcomes. So, create a journal or use a tool to track your actions or results. Now, if you're going to implement the stuff that we teach, you want to leverage your environment. So set as many reminders from your phone, appointments on your calendar, anything in your environment that flashes, that makes sound, that vibrates, to get your attention to execute on this self-awareness process. Number 2, use the 100% rule. Adopt a mindset that everything is your responsibility, even when it feels like it's not. This doesn't mean blaming yourself. It means finding ways to improve regardless of the situation. For example, if a buyer backs out, ask yourself, how could I have communicated better to build more confidence? Number 3, set responsibility goals. Commit to one responsibility-based goal each week. Maybe it's making 50 calls, holding 2 open houses, or improving your listing presentation. Track your progress and hold yourself accountable. Tools like accountability groups or productivity apps can keep you on track. One study from the American Society of Training and Development found that having an accountability partner increases the likelihood of achieving your goals by 65%. Imagine what that could do for your business. And this ties into exactly what we're doing with our Habit University program, 21-day success boost. You could go to HabitGuys.com/2025. Again, that's HabitGuys.com/2025 and sign up today to get that accountability in our group. All right, let's look at real-world examples of agents who made the shift to owning their outcomes. An agent in our Habit University community struggled with prospecting calls, often blaming the leads. After committing to a simple rule, no blaming, only learning, they started tracking their calls and experimenting with different scripts. Within 3 months, they doubled their appointments. Another agent lost a big listing due to a pricing disagreement. Instead of blaming the client, they revisited their presentation strategy and focused on building rapport. The next listing appointment, they nailed it and secured a 6-figure sale. Responsibility is your superpower. When you own your outcomes, you empower yourself to learn, adapt, and grow. You stop waiting for the market, the leads, or someone else to change, and instead, you take action. Today, I challenge you to reflect on one area of your business where you can take more responsibility. Maybe it's your follow-up, your time management, or even how you handle rejection. Start small, stay consistent, and watch how it transforms your career. If you found this episode helpful, make sure to subscribe to the Realtor Habits podcast and share it with your fellow agents. Let's grow this community of proactive, responsible professionals who are shaping the future of real estate. Thank you for tuning in to the Realtor Habits podcast. Until next time, remember, small habits lead to big results. Keep owning your outcomes and building the business you deserve.